house, and this is their backyard, everybody. First of all, take that in. Jealous? Me too.
We love that dog barking in the background.
We waited for the dog to start barking. It was quiet, peaceful. Let's film dog bark. It's the story of my life. Catherine, of course, is one of our favorite seniors. What are your plans for college?
So I plan to attend Georgia Tech, which is in Atlanta, Georgia, and I plan to major in civil engineering. So currently I plan to get a bachelor's, but they have a good master's, so we'll just see what I need for what I plan to do. So that's my goals.
So what do you want to do with it?
That's a great question. In civil engineering, you have a lot of sub majors per se, like you can specialize. So there are many different options like structural and transportation. So I'm just going to explore all of those. And then I would really love to, I'll probably be working with the government or doing personal like housing. So I just really want to probably do design, and my goal would definitely to try and find more eco-friendly construction. What are they called? Construction practices that just make buildings more not only affordable but also better for the environment. So
eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly housing is definitely something I'm very interested in.
Cool.
So
that's very cool. How did you get into that?
Oh, I've been in the pre-engineering program at Moore Norman ever since my freshman year.
Wow.
And my junior year is when you can start taking specialized courses. And I took their civil engineering and architecture course. And I will say it was more of an architecture course, but that's okay. And I've just been taking all these different things like mechanical, aerospace, and electrical, and none of them really vibed with me except civil engineering. I thought it was really interesting how you have to combine construction and math with design of the architectures, and it's working with many different people, and it's like a process, so it's like from start to finish. So that's really cool to me, and I think ever since I took that class, I've always looked at buildings and structures differently. And I think deep down, I always loved bridges. So I think bridges was probably like the spark that set off, per se, a fire. So
that's so cool. Were you like a Legos girl?
No.
No.
I played with the logs.
Oh, Lincoln Logs.
Lincoln Logs, yeah. Yeah, I was never a big builder, which is surprising.
Right.
But I think I love just seeing how different people live, and I think that's really cool. And resources, like buildings depend on what resources are around them. So Oklahoma, we have a lot of brick, a lot of clay. So a lot of the houses you see are made of brick or stone. While if you go to like New York, they have a lot of siding. It's a lot of wood siding because there's a lot of wood. So it's just really interesting how everywhere it's different, and like how like in Oklahoma we have lots more land, while in New York City there's practically no land. So
that's cool.
It's just how to optimize space, and I don't know, it's just all the aspects coming together is what makes it super cool.
My other question is, what is maybe one or two of your favorite memories in the church?
That's so hard because it's like I'm not sure if I have a favorite memory.
Well, it can be whatever.
But like, I love the atmosphere. I love just going and like seeing people, and like, you put me on the spot.
I did, yes. I love it.
Probably just the people. I love seeing the people. I love interacting with the people. It's just such a family atmosphere, and I've gotten more support as I've grown, and I think that's super cool. And I think one of my favorite, experiences I've had was definitely preaching. I thought that was super cool, and I thought it was cool how the Presbyterians were like, oh yeah, you can preach even though you basically have no like experience at all. Like, and I think that's so amazing. And that was just a great experience, and I got so much more positive feedback than I could ever imagine on that.
Good.
And it's Yeah, I think the church has taught me many things, and like getting outside my comfort zone and trying things at my church before I try them somewhere else. So, yeah, it's just
Good.
a great place.
As you leave this place, what are some things you hope for it?
I hope that, I guess it just thrives in a way. I would love to see how Second Wind flourishes with maybe some new leadership. I would love to see how there's even better communication between the generations of the church.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've been really big about trying to talk to people I don't normally talk to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so fun to hear all their stories. They could go on and on and on. And I just love listening. And I think just really trying to make sure everyone's needs can be met to the fullest possible potential. And just making sure that everyone can be listened to as a group. And I think that would be like the top tier.
Okay.
Top tier. So
cool. Anything else you would like to maybe tell the middle schoolers or anyone about youth group or anything like that?
Oh, don't take yourself too seriously. Like, you're a teenager, you want to be like, I'm cool, but like, you can't be cool unless like you actually dive in. And I think once you dive in, then you can have the most fun and really just get to know people and really create those lasting friendships that I'm definitely going to have the rest of my life, that you can have for the rest of your life. And so that's all I say, just dive in.